Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana. Today I want to walk you through everything that I will be bringing with me on my Japan trip, which will last 3 weeks. Actually, no, not everything, only the journaling things. Okay, so first of all, this is what I will be bringing, and after I walk through everything here, I will go over what I will not be bringing and explain to you why. Alright, let's get started. This is a very large pouch. When I bought it, I was expecting something a little bit more compact. But after I tried fitting everything in, I found that this is actually the perfect size. So for reference, this is the large size. I did not get the Delphonics brand, but it is more or less the same thing. And the size should be the same as well. It's very, very spacious inside. Let's start with the front. First of all, here are a few decorations I put on this. This is a pen of Gigi from Kiki's delivery service. My friend got it for me when she went to the Ghibli Museum. And this is the Traveler's Company clamp, which I put here. And here is a little something that was gifted to me from London. Very, very cute. There are a lot of pockets in this pouch. So on the front here, there are 3 pen holders, 2 rather small ones, and 2 rather big ones behind them. In this little pocket, I don't have anything because the backing of the pen is in this pocket. I would normally dedicate one compartment to just pen decorating because the back of pens is kind of clumpy and I don't like to put anything else in that. And the clamp will go very conveniently on top of there. And this little pocket contains my whiteout. Very essential. And here are all the pens that I'll be bringing. So I have 2 highlighters. One pen that I will use for majority of my writing, note taking, and just sketching, jotting down stuff. And I have a pen refill when this one runs out. That will go very nicely here. I have another highlighter. Those highlighters are mainly for my mood tracker. And I'm actually debating whether to bring this or not because I use this colored ink for my daily journaling, but I don't think the ink inside this little converter will last me 3 weeks. And I don't know how I should be bringing an extra for this because I do have the ink inside a bottle and there's no easy way for me to carry a small portion of that bottle with me. If I don't bring this pen, then I don't know what I'm gonna journal with. Now moving on to the 2 bigger pockets right here. So the first one has 2 things. Number one is a little double-sided tape dispenser. It looks like a whiteout, but it's actually tape. So that is useful for when I want to glue down receipts or little ephemera that I collect on my trip. This is a little phone holder. I actually never use this for my phone. What I do use it for is, ta-da, my Switch. So this goes very nicely on top of it. And I find that if I just play the Switch as is, I would get a lot of cramps in my hands, but if I put it on some type of support, the weight is taken from my hands into the stand. Since I'll be bringing my Switch on the trip, I would like to have a little support for it when I play games on it. And this is very compact, so it goes very nicely here. Moving on to the next section, these 2 pens, like I said, are for tracking my mood and stuff. And here is what I use to film. If I want to film anything, I don't think I'm going to do any filming on my trip, but if I do want to, this thing is magnetic. It sticks to the back of my phone and it has a number of angles that like this, or it could be used like a little extender and have my phone here and I can hold it like this if I want to film. But Again, like I said, probably not. It's still nice and handy to have it with me though. Like it could be used as a phone stand if needed. Maybe let's go to the back for now because there aren't many things in the back. So I don't have 2 things in the back. Oh, that's 4. I only have 2 things in the back, but there are 3 pockets. So 2 little ones, those are quite narrow, and this one is bigger. It has a Velcro closing, but since my journal is kind of tall, that Velcro does not really do anything. It covers it. So this is my tracking journal. For example, this is where I track my mood, my sleep, and my skin condition and everything. Honestly, I'm only filling like 1 line per day in this entire notebook, but it is rather a pain to track all the little details on my phone, so I would rather bring this with me. Unfortunately, my traveler's notebook is full, so this does not fit anymore. Well, that will live here for this trip, and I think it's perfect. Inside this little pocket is a refill for the double-sided tape dispenser. Just in case I run out with the one I already have, this will be my backup. And this one is empty. I can't figure out what to put in it. Now, let's move on to our biggest pocket yet. So this pocket, and let me take everything out. This pocket is very spacious. I've watched tons of videos about these kind of pouches on YouTube, and I always thought that, it's not as big as people say it is, but when you get the pouch itself, it's pretty big. It has 1 large compartment and it has 4 little pockets inside, and the pockets are the exact same size. I don't have anything in these pockets though. I can't really think of anything to put in them. Maybe some like receipts or like other things that is flat. Stuff that I collect on the trip maybe. Okay, so these are what goes into the big pocket. This is my traveler's notebook in the camel color. This is my daily journal, the Stology A5, and with a cover that I made by myself using a paper bag. I have a separate video for that. If you're interested, it will be listed. And a ruler. That's really random. The reason why I don't have my ruler outside here is because it sticks out and it's easily breakable. So, oh, you know what? I should put it here. Okay, the other residents of the large pouch are still the same. So this one is just a plain notebook. That's it. I don't plan to have a separate like travel insert for this trip because I will be mostly doing school/work stuff. So I'm not really going anywhere. So I decided to merge my travel journal with my daily journal. I have been doing 1 page a day for the past 4 months-ish, although I skipped a couple of days. So that gives me the space to maybe go over the 1 page a day allowance on my trip. So maybe 2 pages a day, or maybe even more, because I have at least a week of extra pages in there. That is, this book is just blank. It has nothing. I only made a cover to protect the actual cover because I don't want the very soft paper back to get crumbled or wrinkled in the process. Okay, there's more to talk about in this notebook. If you follow me for a while, you know that I have another traveler's notebook, and this is what I carry every day outside of home. This is what I keep at home most of the times. The reason why I chose this cover to bring with me on this trip is because I would like to get stamps on it. And also, if you have been a regular viewer, you realize something is missing from this cover. It is this one. I stuck this on using glue and made a mini collage that went in. But then since then I realized it creates a bump and it's not really a smooth writing experience. So I took the courage and I ripped it off. It was horrible. A word of advice here, guys. If you would like to do something similar, like adding a little tab somewhere on your cover, think twice. No, think 3 times before you decide to stick it on with glue. Because the glue comes off the brass very easily, but the glue sticks to the cover. It took me such a long time to wash, to scrub, to using razor to get the glue off. And it left such a prominent mark that it kind of makes me sad. But you know what? I've made other mistakes with this cover. And honestly, I don't hate it. It's quite cute. You know, it has the same aesthetic, except it's not bulging out. And it's not bothering me when I write. So I like the aesthetic. It's a little darker than I would like it to be. And I honestly don't know how to fix it other than making the rest of the cover dark, which is something that I don't want to do. So I'm just gonna leave it there for now. The main reason why I want to bring this with me on the trip to stamp is because for some reason I got it dirty, like here. It's such a small spot. It's so unnoticeable, but it bothers me. And like with the front, I try to wash this to scrub this off, but it does not come off. And washing your camel cover, guys, will affect the coloring. So if not sure if you can see on camera, but there's a border around this very dark mark, and that light border is where the water touched. I mean, I dried it with hair dryer to make sure that it doesn't grow mold or anything, but still, you can still see the water stain on this. And same thing on the back too. This is a water stain, and I cannot remove this water stain. Instead of trying to scrub accidental discoloring spots, I'm just gonna cover it with stamps. I hope that I will visit as many travelers' locations as possible to get my notebook cover stamped. Now, I would love to say why I did not bring, or why I'm not planning to bring the other inserts, the other notebooks that I have. This is the cover that holds my other inserts. The movie journal. I was gonna bring it because I do plan to watch some movies on the plane, but because I only have 1, 2, 3 entries left, I don't think it's worth it to bring the entire insert. It is kind of bulky. So that is staying home. And the next one is what I use for school. By the time I go on this trip, this insert will be done. And as part of my daily journaling practice, I fill out my 5-year diary. But I'm not bringing this because it is quite a heavy book. It is very small. It's probably in an A6 size. Not sure if you can see. So this is the size of my cat. This is the size of the book against my cat. My cat is huge, by the way. It's pretty small, but it's very heavy and it does not really fit into the pouch. I would have to use another pouch, or I'd have to bring this separately. I think this is very easy to backfill. I can just write stuff on my phone for the 3 weeks and I will backfill when I get back. And these will also be staying home because I love to bring a pair of scissors with me to cut whatever that needs to be cut. I don't think I'm allowed to bring that on a plane. I printed the movies that I plan to watch on sticker paper, so when I do watch it, I can easily log them in my movie journal. Because I'm not going to be bringing my movie journal, then there's no reason to bring these movie poster stickers. I will just backfill them when I get back. And I've been debating whether to bring this. This is AirPods. It's just in a very cute cover. I think I should still bring it, but I won't be putting it in my pouch. It has its own little cover, very soft, very, very cute. I'll probably stuff it in my bag somewhere. And here are some of the other pens that are on my desk on a regular basis that I will not be bringing with me, because this one is inked with a green ink, very pretty. I usually use this to fill my 5-year diary, the daily entry for that. Because I will not be bringing my 5-year diary, there's no reason to bring this pen with me. Although I do have black inked pens with me at all times. I found that I don't really like using them in my planner. I just don't like how they look on the page. So I don't really use these or any of my other black pens anymore. I forgot something really important. I talked all about the cover, but I did not talk about the insert. So let's go over the insert. There are 4 inserts in this notebook cover. Number 1 is my commonplace notebook. It is only half full. So this is how thick it is, and I've only filled it up to here. Because I will be expected to take notes as part of the school experience, I plan to use the rest of this commonplace notebook for note-taking. And I have a clear pouch insert in it, and this thing has a zipper. I want to use it to collect any ephemera or any photos that I take along the way. The first insert is my monthly planner. It has my month at a glance. And the second insert, which I just started, is my weekly planner. These 2 always go with me no matter wherever I go. The back of the clear pouch, I have some star stickers and some dot stickers, and 6 different kinds of washi tapes in a very compact form, so I don't have to bring rolls of it along with me. On the back side, I have my self-made commonplace, what do you call this? Icon, distinguisher, recognizer. And I have this pocket that I will probably put some kind of a photo of me and my family in it. The last but not the least, it is a sticker release paper. I will not be bringing my whole collection on this trip, so I brought the favorites along with me to decorate as I go. And that is it. All right. Let me remove my cat and stuff this thing back. Oh, okay. Ditch the plan. That is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye. Okay, here's staring at me very intently. I think it's looking for a chance to bite me.